Now, the coronavirus continues to spread in other countries as it gains traction worldwide. Now, the US has identified its first case of coronavirus in California that doesn't have known ties to an existing cluster. It is a sign of a possible community spread.
The announcement came within minutes of President Trump describing the risk to the American public as very low and that the virus is contained. U.S. health authorities said that the patient didn't travel to China or appear to have been exposed to another known case of the coronavirus.
In what's believed to be the first case in Latin America, a 61-year-old Brazilian man who returned from Italy has tested positive for COVID-19. The news comes as Brazil's carnival celebrations begin, often a huge draw for foreign visitors. Denmark also confirmed its first case today. Closer to home, South Korea has reportedly seen its largest spike since the first case was confirmed on January 20th. Authorities reported an additional 334 cases today, as of 5 p.m. local time, the largest daily increase yet. This brings the total tally to close to 1,600 with 13 deaths. A joint military drill between South Korea and the US has also been postponed. This comes as the US military reported its first case yesterday in Camp Carroll, about 20 kilometers from the epicenter of Daegu. The South Korean military has also reported at least 21 infections and has confined most of their troops to their bases.
Well, let's now check in with our South Korea correspondent Chang May Choon, who's live from Seoul. So, May Choon, how's the situation unfolding over there? We understand there's a petition to impeach South Korean President Moon Jae-in. More than 1 million people have signed it.
Yes, the situation now is not looking very good. Today we have the highest daily spike of 505 cases, and that's outnumbering. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry. Okay, today we had the highest daily spike of 505 cases, and that's outnumbering China's 433 new cases today. So this brings the total to 1,766. There are 13 deaths, mostly linked to the second largest community cluster outbreak in a hospital in southeastern city, Cheongdo. The numbers will definitely grow because the government is starting to test all of the 200,000 members of the secretive Shincheonji Church, whose branch in Daegu is at the heart of the largest community outbreak, and it accounts for more than half of the cases altogether. Experts say that the number of cases will definitely continue to grow, and this will continue until about March 20th, about 2 months after the first confirmed case on January 20. So the concern is rising about, small cluster outbreaks in major cities. Like there are now 50 cases in Seoul, 61 in Busan, and 55 in Gyeonggi province, which surrounds Seoul. I'm also getting government alerts on my phone telling me about new cases in Seoul and telling me to go for testing if I have symptoms, if I have visited places that the confirmed patients have gone to. So moving to the impeachment petition. Okay, the numbers have grown as quickly as the number of coronavirus cases in Korea. So Wednesday morning, we had over 400,000, and by today, we have over 1 million, and this will continue to grow. So this petition was actually filed February 4th, and it called for impeachment over the way Moon Jae-in's government mishandled the coronavirus issue. For example, they didn't ban all China tourists. They only stopped those from Hubei from entering South Korea. And they also took issue with the fact that South Korea sent 3 million face masks to China instead of keeping the supply for Korean people, and that caused the prices to skyrocket. The petition also says that Moon behaved like, the president of China and not Korea, and that they cannot take this catastrophe anymore, quote unquote, and Moon must be impeached. So the Blue House, which started this online petition system to encourage people to voice out, they were supposed to respond if the petition gets more than 200,000 signatures, but they have not done so, and they are saying that it's not possible to do it now because it's a difficult time.
Now, May Choon, with the rise of reinfection, especially in China, if the same happens in South Korea, how equipped is the country in handling it?
Okay, this is very worrying for South Korea, especially as the numbers are growing. There are no cases of reinfection now. Right now, the health authorities are very focused on testing all the members of the largest church cluster. They're testing like a few thousands a day, and they have so far tested more than 64,000 cases. And we can only hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst.
Well, thank you so much, May Choon, for your insight into the situation in South Korea. Of course, we've been speaking with South Korea correspondent Chang May Choon.